Let's finish it.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on number 3 and then work myself to the top choice.
That'll work.
So the first one that I have is that a winner niches themselves based on their skill set, and they play to their strengths and understand their weaknesses. So when you niche yourself, you end up carving out a spot that is just you. That is the thing, because if you can niche yourself, you end up becoming the sole person of that topic. And when you play to your strengths, that's your greatest asset. That's what makes you unique. A lot of people talk about weaknesses, which are very important. You need to know your weaknesses, but everyone says that you need to work on your weaknesses. That's true, but I think a lot of people focus too heavily on their weaknesses. Winners really focus in on their strengths, and they grow those strengths while still working on their weaknesses.
That's cool. I like that topic, man, because I'll just give you what I thought of right when you said it. I kind of thought of you. And, I mean, obviously it's your topic, what you brought up, but immediately where my mind went was to – you started with the Tigers like 8 years ago. Mm-hmm. Immediately my mind went to, did you know how to edit? Did you know how to do any of the content creation that you did? You didn't know how to do any of that, to my knowledge. Is that correct?
That is correct.
So that's your niche, right? Because if any of us need anything right now in the content creation world or editing or anything else, who do we go to in the company?
Me.
So you're pretty important part of the company now, right? You would think so. Yeah. I mean, you don't have to be that like humble about it, but it's true, you know? So I think, you know, everybody, it's important to create that. What's your specialty? What's your purpose in the company? And really expand on that. Make sure that you are making yourself very important.
And someone's probably wondering, well, Spike, you didn't have that strength of editing or Photoshop or anything like that. You're absolutely correct. But one thing that I did have, which I knew that it was going to be a strength, was I had a huge passion for it. So when I was in high school, I did a lot of the walk-up music for our high school baseball team. I loved editing different songs. I loved looking at pictures and trying to figure out how I could manipulate it. I wasn't very good at it at all because I didn't spend a lot of time on it. My focus was primarily on sports and trying to become a collegiate athlete. So my time wasn't focused in on that spot. But I think curiosity got the best of me, and that was a strength of mine, was let's go down this route and see what happens. And what's funny about it is I didn't even go to school for it. I was actually an economics major, so I was a numbers guy.
You went to the school of YouTube.
Yeah, literally, like, and that's going to go down to another part of being a winner, which didn't really make my list at the top. I actually had more than 3, but curiosity is a big thing when it comes to winning. A lot of guys don't. The ones that lose they don't feed that curiosity, and they don't wonder. They don't ask questions. Questions is a huge part of figuring out who you are and how to win.
Questions are hard, right? That takes an extra level of effort, and sometimes guys just don't want to do that.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy that I wonder, like, if I was living in the 1940s, how would I live without YouTube or Google or anything like that?
Without your phone?
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Yeah. Crazy.
What's your number 3?
Okay.